think it's super important for me to be part of the digital content space. Connectivity brings opportunity. My name is Jebet, and I'm a visual artist, graphic designer, photographer. I love to paint, even though I'm pretty lousy at it, but I still love to paint. I live in Nairobi. I'm based in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm a mother to a 4-year-old daughter. She's soon to be 5. Love her. I'm from a single parent home. My mom raised me. Amazing woman, so inspiring. I don't remember ever being inclined towards art. I actually wanted to be a lawyer. I really wanted to be like on Suits. I don't know if you know that show, but I wanted to be super serious, a super serious lawyer, arguing for people's rights. Then in 2012, I found myself just seeing images on the road. Wherever I am, I'm just like, wow, that would be a nice picture. And then I was like, wow, mom, I think I want to take pictures. Can I be using your camera? And she said, yeah, sure. So I would use her really basic snapshot camera and I would shoot. Then towards the end of that year of 2012, my mom surprised me in December with a DSLR, my first DSLR. And I was so excited. So from there, I just went off with photography. In the beginning, I was just expressing myself. I just wanted to find ways to express what was inside, to just create and stuff. And then halfway through, I was like, I really like this. I really like what I'm doing. And I hope I can do this for the rest of my life. I hope I can be an artist for the rest of my life. And it did not make sense at the time, but slowly by slowly, the more you just keep doing stuff, the more you're consistent with what you love to do and what you're passionate about, some way, somehow, it comes together. The biggest influences in my art and the pieces that I create are, number one, women. I'm very pro women and I love us, you know? The women are the main focal point, and I feel like it's a way of me empowering them by showing them in a light of beauty, expression, mental health. The reason that it's a feature in my artwork is because mental health is something very close to my heart, and it's something that we all experience, moments of being low, moments of being high. And for others it's easiest, for others it's harder. And for me, I think for most of my life I've been on the harder end of mental health, so I expressed a lot of that in my earlier works. I love the stars, the universe, the galaxies, just the whole idea that we are small, a tiny part of this entire universe. So that's been a big inspiration for me. Queen Mother is a piece that's very close to my heart. I created that piece when I had recently given birth. Motherhood is quite something. It's beautiful and complex. The complexity of it can sometimes be tough, and because I was a young mom, I felt so many societal pressures through that period of feeling like, well, I can't get anything right as a mom. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to move forward? I found myself creating this piece of this woman who has a beautiful crown on her head, and she has lovely jewelry on her. She looks totally beautiful, and she has a whole universe of possibilities behind her, lots of stars. And it's a blue piece, so it's a bit blue because she's feeling blue, but there's still all these possibilities. But you can see on her face, as you look closer, she has clouds on her eyes. And it was an expression of how cloudy I was feeling and how frustrated I was feeling, or how confused I was feeling. And so that piece is so important to me because I was able to create this piece that perfectly expressed that confusion, but also the possibilities that are still there for me, even though it may seem cloudy right now. So every time I look at that piece, I just feel encouraged because I am a queen mother. I can see beauty in the mess and beauty in the darkness. It's been a really long journey. So I think it's very important to showcase the positivity and for me to showcase the brilliance and the brightness and the vibrancy of all that life is, including the bad times, and still make it positive. Every single artwork I create, every single design I make has every single part of me in it. And I think that's where the magic lies with my work. I really do put myself inside what you guys see. So where I'm at in the project is now I'm starting to create the concept. I was developing it over the last few weeks, and I've been doing a lot of research on the digital divide, on inclusive societies and how smartphones are creating inclusive societies. My whole career has been possible because of connectivity and access to a smartphone and the internet. And so connectivity is so important to me, and I believe it should be important to all of us in all our societies in the world because it creates opportunities and opens doors. So now with the world changing and you can see other people in other countries have the opportunity to have a career as a photographer or as a painter, and they're doing well in their career. and it's because the society is welcoming. Ours has not been. I think when it comes to the digital divide, those who have the most disadvantage, I think, remains the rural areas, as well as marginalized populations, like, for example, some people with disabilities, depending on where they're located in the continent or in the country. I think also marginalized populations like women, some women, older men, the older generation. So I think it's important for the digital divide to be closed, yes, so that people can explore more and it will create more inclusive societies.